Lechonk, Lechonk, Lechonk. Unexpected internet phenomenon. So cute, so small, so powerful. Join me in this adventure as we talk about the possibility of Lechonk being an actual good Pokemon in Pokemon VGC. To start off, let's talk about Lechonk's current build. It's labeled under the category for Hog Pokemon, type being normal, height 1'8", weight is 22.5 pounds, and its abilities are Aromaveil and Gluttony. The current Pokemon website says that Lechonk uses its sense of smell to find and eat only the most fragrant wild grasses and the richest berries. As a result, it has come to radiate an aroma resembling herbs that bug Pokemon dislike. It is timid and faint-hearted, but also strong. If attacked by an opponent, it will charge forward in a panic. It may appear fat at first glance, but in reality, the Pokemon's body is mostly muscle built by constantly walking around in search of food. The next thing I want to really look at is what other Pokemon have these abilities, because that's going to tell us kind of what kind of build Lechonk is going to have when it comes to stats and maybe movesets. So the first thing I want to look at is the ability Aromaveil. Aromaveil is currently only known by two Pokemon, well, two evolutionary Pokemon, Spritzee, Aromatisse, Milcery, and Alcremie and Alcremie Gmax. So these mons, if we were to look at their current moves, these Pokemon pretty much are support mons with moves like Aroma Mist, Heal Pulse, Aromatherapy is a really big one, Draining Kiss, Moonblast, Skill Swap. And if you were to look at like Alcremie, it's mainly used to heal up its partner and also to decorate to raise the stats of that Pokemon. They also have Aromatherapy and Misty Terrain as well as Recover. So these are some really interesting things to look at when we look at Aromaveil, because it makes Lechonk look like it might be a really good support mon that is mainly used under Trick Room. One thing to note is that both of these mons are fairy type, and that Lechonk specifically is the first non-fairy type to have this ability with its type being normal. Aromatisse and Alcremie are mainly used in the game as support for other Pokemon with healing moves and support moves like Helping Hand or moves that increase the stats for the partner. I expect Lechonk to do some of the same things. Another thing I want to look at really quick is the ability Gluttony. Now, Gluttony is an ability that quite a few Pokemon get, and if we were to take a look at all of them, it's kind of the same thing. A lot of them are very supportive Pokemon or Pokemon that try to outlast the opponent by staying on the field as much as possible and eating berries and healing up its own health. So I kind of expect Lechonk to kind of be like either really good support for its partner or a way to stall out the opponent to enable you to do what you need to do on the other side. One Pokemon that I want to note that has this ability is Snorlax. Snorlax is mainly used right now as a Gmax Pokemon that can eat berries early so that it can get its HP back up and really slow down the opponent and mess them up. Okay, so now let's talk about Lechonk's possible partners. I expect Lechonk to be a really great support Pokemon that can help other mons set up. Lechonk would be probably really good in like Trick Rooms. I mainly see people using it for that reason, and Aromaveil will probably allow Pokemon like Dusclops to set up without having to worry about like taunt and stuff like that. Because Lechonk is normal, it won't die to moves that Dusclops usually would die to. So like any ghost type moves are just not going to hit it unless they make a move that hits ghost for some reason from normal types next gen. Lechonk also helps any Pokemon that like to set up with a status move to increase their stats or anything like that. And in a non-Dynamax format, Lechonk will probably be awesome, and you can even find some use cases for it now, but unfortunately, we have to wait for Generation 9. Lechonk will more than likely be great in Pokemon VGC for Generation 9, and its evolution might even make it better, but we will have to see. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell and leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about Lechonk. Also, you can join us over on Twitch for more Pokemon VGC content at twitch.tv/Zemtennar. I'm Zemtennar, and I'm out of here. Peace.